just the fish. Just giving an update on these boys. I got these two new betas, this male and female. The male actually is getting rehabilitated because he is slightly injured from the pet shop. And oh my god, my baby platy is huge. But he has beautiful colors, it's just his fins are damaged. That's his main problem, swimming. Which, huge problem, but we're gonna fix that. He's gonna be able to swim better. My platy really is getting, she's almost an adult. She's starting to get her black coloration. And now I definitely know who her parents were in the shop. There's a black and orange guppy in the shop before. Ooh, that was Gumdrop. This little female, don't know what to name her, but if you guys would give some suggestions, that would be cool. Obviously, y'all know the goat, Fetty. It's cute as hell. He's still completely different. He just tried to eat his own shit. You guys might know Striper. You guys might know him. He's the second largest goldfish that I have. I also have these beautiful fish over here. I have my German blue ram, my other female beta in here. My Exodus tetras. I have some silver tip tetras in here. I even have an X-ray tetra in here. I have my pleco in here. Just dope. I have my new little goldfish here. His name is Leche. Very small. I'm trying to grow him, but here he is. He swims very good, but ooh, something's wrong with his tail. Maybe I need to maybe I need to move him, but ooh, damn. The commons are really getting big, except for Leche, the new goldfish, the commons are really getting big. My beta fish can swim amazing. He healed. And I honestly didn't know if he would when the situation first happened to him. This tank is really starting to clear up. I can actually see fish through this thing. This thing used to be filled with algae. I have some silver tip tetras in here too. Many people think, you shouldn't mix goldfish and tropical fish. Me personally, I feel like you can meet in the middle with certain stuff like this. You can meet in the middle with temperature-wise and decoration-wise and habitat-wise. You can meet in the middle with this. You guys see, all the fish are healthy in here. This dude, well, he got attacked, so his fins are surely never going to be the same like they did when I first got him. But when I first got him, he was on the brink of death. And I have to give it to, well, God. God probably definitely saved this fish's life. But yeah, these fish are all living peacefully together. When I first put the beta fish in here, because he was very, he was very hurt when the crayfish situation happened. When I first put him in here, I didn't know how it would go with the gouramis. But a couple months later, and same tank still, and they're healthy as hell. They're great. I just need to do a water change on this, and then the tank will probably be clear. But this male, he really is going to get better. He's moving around. He moved around this whole tank in, well, it doesn't take that long to move around the tank, but it took him, a couple seconds. There's the snail. There's the big old snail. Guppies, platy. Well, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a platy, but the female is definitely helping the male, get rehabilitated. I didn't get the female for that, but I thought maybe if there's another beta, a smaller one that when he gets better he could possibly breed with, maybe that would help his rehabilitation. And I think it's working, because I put him in the tank by himself without the female. He wasn't really moving around like that. Put him tank with the female. I also did a water change, which probably was the water change more than having the female in, but I feel like the female did help a lot. Whenever the female's around the male, he just seems to be more active or happy. He doesn't flare at her. He doesn't really flare at any other fish. I don't know if that's because I just got him and he's still, in rehabilitation. But you guys can obviously see he doesn't, well, he's going to look better once rehabilitation is mostly over. But you guys see him moving. He be moving. Can't lie, he really do be moving. And I'm glad he's moving now, because if a fish doesn't really eat or move, there's very low chance of survival when it comes to stuff like that. very low chance of survival. If they don't eat, they don't really move around that much. That's what sadly happened to another male beta that I tried to rehab. His name was Promethazine. Tried to rehab him. Sadly, he didn't make it. That shit hurt me, but you have to look at the bright side. I have all these fish and they're healthy. They're moving around. They're happy. The male, obviously, well, I told you guys like 10 times getting rehabilitated, but he's moving around more than he was in that little bowl in the pet shop. And I don't usually buy betta fish from pet shops because most of the time they're like they're unrehabitable. Like they can't truly be saved. It's sad as hell because you really want to rehab them, but you might not have money, you might not have the space. Luckily, I have the space and money to do so. So, I got him. I'm either gonna name him Milky Way, or I'm probably gonna name him Mixed Milk, because when I was in Portugal, I met this little cat, and she was like black and white, so I named her Mixed Milk. She had like black and white spots all over her body. Cool ass cat. Sadly, we had to leave back to America, so I never got to see her again. So I might actually name this betta fish Mixed Milk, just in honor of the cat. She might honestly, she might be named, thinking about Starfire. I could also name her Pluto, or I can name her Neptune, but that would be for him, amazingly. Her, I might name her Venus, or like Mercury, some shit, because she looks like a planet. Platy, back to the baby. Well, she's not a baby anymore, just adorable little fish. Like, my guppy isn't even a baby anymore. Like, he's almost the same size as her, it's crazy. Like, he be wobbling though now, I don't know what's wrong with him. But he be swimming, he be eating. I might not feed him though for a little bit if he's wobbling like that. It might be too much food. And I'm guessing that's what it could be, so I might not feed them tomorrow or the next day after tomorrow just to see if that would help. If it does help, then I'll probably feed them less. But I have a total of like 3 guppies in here, 1 platy, well actually 3 platies. I have Gumdrop and I have Corn. I actually forgot he was a platy. This one, Matilda, adorable, love her. I actually think that she might be Gumdrop and Corn's child, because that's exactly what she looks like. You look at her, you see the black and the blues on Gumdrop, you see the oranges and yellows on Corn. Then you get to, where is she? Then you get to her, which you guys can see the blues, you guys can see the blacks, you guys can see the yellows and oranges. So I don't know where she came from. She just showed up in my tank. I don't know where she came from. So she honestly might be their child. Fred, I got Fred from the pet shop, so he's Fred. Like, he is a little wobbly though, but it's alright. As long as it's not like affecting his overall health, then I'm fine with his little wiggle. But peace out from Milky Way, my new betta fish that I am rehabilitating back to health. Oh dang, I scared him a little bit. So let me try to get the thumbnail. Perfect.